Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Logan Webb gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Webb has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding balls there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Albies on second. Markakis on at first with nobody out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers and 23 driven in. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 2-0. Max Fried starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Standing in, Kean Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Kean Wong.
Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Cue shot here out toward short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, Austin.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Riley, a native of Tennessee. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Max Fried. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and it can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This is chopped down the third baseline, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at ball one here. A runner at first with no outs here. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Acuna, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Swing and a miss, strike two.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Buster.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Posey, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runners are at first and second with one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Logan Webb, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Kian Wong. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Popped him up. Flowers over to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We played 2 full. Braves lead this one 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
sent in the air out to straightaway center. Yastrzemski is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Comes set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. They still lead it 2-1.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Slater.
Austin Slater is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
With one away, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Markakis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Wong will make the catch, one away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready now, Austin Riley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Evan Longoria. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now the 2-1. Grounded to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And there are runners at the corners now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Logan Webb. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a flare out to left center. Flores ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the center field.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Giants.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kian Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next to the Giants.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. On its way is pitch number 75. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Arodys Vizcaíno is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 and 2 as he chases the slider.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Yastrzemski is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. And he fouls this one off. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Acuna coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
A.J. Minter is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First pitch on its way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run,
That would be clutch.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Donovan Solano will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave them loaded. They still trail it here 3-1. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
7th inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Flores has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Shane Green.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kian Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Green, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to third. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
The center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now batting, Nick Markakis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Nick Markakis.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
No, that's a foul ball.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. In comes Slater, but he can't get there, so credit him with his first base hit after going 0 for so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Number 5.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Right side hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
3 balls, 1
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Trevor Gott is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Trevor.
Tyler Flowers will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. In the air out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Three runs already home here. Squared that one up just a little late.
Nope,
and he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Giants 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, still going back into the bleachers and gone. solo shot for Evan Longoria. 6th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will land untouched. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. He got this answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. 9th inning coming up. Now a 6-2 ball game. Charlie Culberson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Takes this the other way to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melanson.
Yasiel Puig will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now back, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kian Wong, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna, and they can't run it down. 0-2, here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Austin Slater, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. High and deep to right center. Markakis giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. That misses 2-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 2-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Will Smith Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Mike Yastrzemski will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Two and 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch. The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3 the final score today. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.